trying to figure this out, y'all. Can you guys hear me? Mine is not, I don't know why. This is why sometimes when you have too much gadgetry. Okay. Mo, are you able to hear me? I can't hear you. I see you talking to me, but I literally cannot hear. I gotta figure this out. I think it's my microphone. Yeah, for some reason my microphone not my microphone, my camera seems to still be connected to OBS. This is too fancy for me. I was so eager to switch over and I don't even know what I'm doing. Oh, I see. Okay. Yay! Are you able to hear me? thought I did. Look, that's how you know I don't know what I'm doing. Yes, I definitely can. At the stage, at the stage.
Hi!
I promise
Hello!
I am tech savvy. It's just too many. So my microphone was connected, but I think
Okay,
you guys
hold
can
on a second.
hear.
That would help. I was wearing earplugs. I'm usually
Oh,
wearing
see,
earplugs.
now I can't hear because I've messed it up.
Uh-oh.
Okay. But my camera is not showing up. I think it was because it's connected to my OBS.
I'm trying to remember what the fix is for that.
Yeah, and I don't know how to unfix it because it's like my DSLR is connected to all of my cameras on my computer, but I don't know how.
Okay, if you go in settings
Yeah. In
and then
camera, right?
in camera, then it should give you an option. Oh,
Yeah, it
why
gives
don't
me options for all of them, but when I click on my camera, it doesn't show up.
can you click on one of those that are showing up, or is only one showing up?
I've clicked on all of them.
Oh, yeah, I think you're in a restart your computer situation right now.
Oh, see, we're gonna do that another day. Dang.
Up
So how
here,
is everyone doing? Oh, I'm so glad.
I'm gonna turn off my camera now because I washed my face and I even did my skincare and I still have my wash my face headband on.
That's okay. Yeah, because earlier I was like, oh, I'm gonna have a beat face and just no. Let me let the other members know in case they do have time. Maybe they want to join us. I'm not sure.
Where's my water?
Um, Danielle, you're here too, right?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Okay. Yes, I can hear you perfectly fine.
I can hear you as well.
Yes. Oh my God, this is gonna be so much fun now. You don't know what you started.
Are you
No,
blaming
I'm
me?
just kidding. No, no, no. This is a good blame. This is a great um
Officer, I wasn't there. I didn't see anything. I don't know anybody. I don't know anything.
because I
Turning
was
my
like,
camera on so you can see my hands are up. Officer, I wasn't there.
I wasn't even. What are we even talking about? I don't even know. That's funny.
I wasn't there.
But
I
yeah,
don't
now
know.
we could just discuss the Queen of Tears. Who said they were still watching? Is I think Princess Haynes said she was still watching Queen of Tears, so I don't want to ruin it. But
I'm not interested in that show, I'm be honest with y'all.
Okay.
It just didn't speak to me. I don't know. In the male, I like the female lead. I like her acting style. She has a quiet
Really?
confidence. She has a quiet confidence that I like. But the male lead, I've only ever seen him in one other show, which is It's Okay to Not Be Okay. And he's one of those people that, you describe as handsome, but he's just not all that to me. And his acting and It's Okay to Not Be Okay. Mind you, I love that show. I absolutely love it. But I just feel like his acting is just too funny to take seriously. Like when he was crying and shit. So I was like, I don't know if I can get into this show.
You said this who y'all was talking about? This
Literally. Because his crying is so funny. Like if you go back and watch It's Okay to Not Be Okay, just look at him cry. Like I was cracking up, and that's the problem.
and you
And
know
yeah,
what? I think that's why I liked it because his cry was so realistic. Because we all like when we're crying, it's ugly.
that's true. That's true.
So because there's another show that I saw him in. Oh my God, that show was so good. But it's basically he got arrested for something. I can't remember. He was crying in that too, and rightfully so. But I think it's because he does this natural ugly cry. It just makes him look crazy.
It's just, and it's so funny. I don't know why. It just tickles me every time. But I think a lot of I think I'm just like extra because a lot of the people who cry and in the dramas and stuff like that be cracking me up because they really be going. Because I'm like thinking about everybody I know who cries, and I feel like we don't cry like what, but it just they always do, which makes me laugh.
That is hilarious. She's like, "What do y'all got going on?"
I don't watch any show and everyone is like, it's gonna make you cry so much because chances are I will not cry. I found out I have one
I
tear
agree.
button.
No,
I have one tear button and that's it. I have not watched the Notebook because all these big strong white guys were coming back from the Notebook being like, oh my God, I cried so much. And I'm like, I don't understand why you were crying. You still haven't told me anything to make me want to cry. I'm not watching that. So people, if you watch the Notebook and you don't cry, you're heartless. Okay, I'm not watching it then.
See, this is what's coming up for me.
I'm definitely a crybaby. Like I cry off the silliest things. Like I was crying off of it's a good day to be a dog. And I'm on episode like 4. It was like, why are you crying? I was like, oh my God, she lived in her
For
life.
which show?
That's crazy.
What show were you talking about?
It's a good day to be a dog, she said.
Oh, why was that the name of that show?
I don't know. And listen, because I wish I would have watched it when it aired, but it's like, it's interesting and it's like keeping my interest or whatever, but it's just so random.
Yeah,
And then I'm like, he got to make out with this dog. Also, wait, let me ask y'all opinion, because this is my first drama that I watch with, I don't want to pronounce his name wrong, but the male lead, Cha Young-woo, or how do you?
Yeah,
what do y'all think about his acting? Because everybody be like, it's so trash, but this is my first time watching.
Yeah, it's not good. I'm harsh on people. His acting is not good to me.
I don't think I've watched him.
Okay, but we gotta admit that face, he's nice looking to me.
Me either.
And very rarely do I say like, oh my God, like, I mean, you gotta really wow me for me to be like, damn, you sexy. But he is fine as hell for no reason at all.
You know, I see that a lot of people say that, and he doesn't do it for me.
Me neither.
What? I just feel like he just got this confidence. I think it's his confidence. Like, he's physically attractive.
Because he's not a good actor, so he's not doing much. Like, I do think he's fine. I think objectively he's a handsome guy, but he doesn't,
Maybe I gotta see him in more stuff, because so far in this show, I feel like he does rely a little bit on his face. Like, there's scenes where he's like flirting with her, and that seems more natural than the other acting. So I feel like he definitely relies on his face for sure, because he knows people are gonna be like, damn.
But his acting, like, you can't act like that when your acting is not that good.
You're funny.
It's not good. Like, and he, you know, he's also one of those idol turned actor. So it's not there.
Wait, I don't be knowing the tea.
You know who does that for me? Donghae from Super Junior. I keep trying to watch stuff he's in, and it's like, okay, paint is drying. Okay.
What is he in? I feel like I know who you're talking about. Hold on. I feel like I know who you're talking about, but
he's in oh God, what is called about? Some movie where he lives, some show where he lives with a woman and they're maybe breaking up, maybe not breaking up. I don't know what it's called. I couldn't get through it. And another one where the dad of the main female lead wrote a comic strip that's super popular and was turned into a kids TV show. I'm really bad at the titles of movies. Someone use hair.
What'd it do?
Y'all have made my day, let me tell you, because the way I be at work, like, rescue me from here. But no, this is so fun for me. A lot of shows, the name of their shows turn me off, like Chicken Nugget. Who did that?
I refuse to watch that. I've never even heard of
that. What is that?
Oh my god. I was like,
Chicken
no,
Nugget?
really? I'm not watching that. I'm not watching that.
They have so many good actors and they give them bad scripts and I'm just like, how do Chicken Nugget, girl? Y'all saw a show called Chicken Nugget and you said
whose
pick me?
idea was that?
Wait,
she turned into a chicken nugget.
Wait, where can I watch this Chicken Nugget? Because I've never even heard of this. This is funny to me.
I wouldn't be able to tell you because I didn't watch the show. I saw the trailer and the name. I was like, really?
I've never heard of that.
Netflix, but Netflix stopped trying to get me to watch it. I feel like it was on Netflix.
Oh, Lord.
Now I have to watch it. Now I have to see.
I don't know what they were thinking, but no, absolutely not. See, this interface is just so good. I know what I'm doing is real easy. I can
see what I told you. I was wrong. I didn't exaggerate now, did I?
Because, OBS, they be like, it just, sometimes things that are like made by certain developers, you're like, oh, it's going to be easy. And it's like, no, only when you know what you're doing. I'm not that kind of streamer. I'm not playing video games. I'm not doing, I think it's good for solo, like streaming. Mm-hmm. This is what I'm going to do from now on.
Mm-hmm. OBS, to do this on OBS, what I've seen people do is go in Discord. And that's as much as I'm not doing all that. Them do because I don't have a proper computer. I have a Chromebook.
And that's the thing. Both my laptops are Chromebooks, and I'm just like, because a lot of the stuff I do is on my desktop, and my desktop is at the point where it's like, sis, I'm about to give up on you.
Exactly. That's why I like.
I've had it for so long.
If you go right where it says present, and you click on that, you can, my screen froze again. You can do slideshows. You can do, you can just show pictures you have on your desktop. You can show your whole screen. Mm-hmm. It's really
I don't see that.
Present. And it's a little plus on a little, monitor. You don't see that?
No. Do you have the pro version of this?
No, I don't got pro money. I barely got money for
I see where it says media assets, but I don't see present.
Do you have the pro version?
No, not yet. I gotta like stuff first and then I'll do. Oh, at the bottom, I see it. I was just kidding. I see it.
Bottom.
So if I click present. Okay.
You can do Google Slides, and then I don't know. It was having trouble hooking up to Google Slides recently, but I used to do Google Slides, and I used to stream several times a week. I used to do Google Slides, and it was just.
Oh yeah, no, I like that idea. Love that.
The
good
streamers is a shit.
Also, if y'all hear something in the background, I'm definitely cooking dinner for my family.
Oh, that's fine. If y'all heard something earlier besides my neighbors, that was my brother getting ready for work. I was like, I gotta close the door. You see I'm talking, right?
I'm doing my skincare because I can't be on the internet with my face all dry.
She said that's not what we're doing here. I don't know if other people still want to join. I don't know that, but so wait, is everybody in here at least caught up, or who hasn't seen?
If you try talking about that show one more time,
I just want to talk about it.
When the phone rings?
Yes.
No. Okay, girl.
No.
Girl. I didn't watch episode 9 and 10. But when you were talking about earlier about how you suspected somebody, I want to know if you and I are suspecting the same person, because there's somebody on there where I'm like, this seems fake as fuck. Like, he seemed like fake as fuck.
Since the very first episode, I was like,
I'm feeling like you might be fake.
But there are people here that haven't seen it, so we can't talk about it yet.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Wait,
I
in
haven't finished
the
it
chat,
yet.
did we decide? Now my camera playing. Did we decide that we were going to do something for New Year's Eve? Was there a chat? Because sometimes when I read stuff, I be on the go and I forgot.
I don't remember that. But wait, let me ask too. People here have not seen When the Phone Rings at all, or they just are not caught up?
That is correct. Okay. This person, we're waiting for the last one to drop.
Yeah, they're waiting so they can binge it.
Okay.
We have anxiety.
They're not like us. They don't like to be tortured.
We can't cope. We cannot cope.
Yeah,
Yo, Cope is hilarious.
That's funny.
Look, I love Yu Yeon Sok. He's like my absolute favorite, but he is a really good actor. He make me want to climb in the screen and punch him out several times.
Wait, who?
That's deep.
The lead in When
the Phone Rings.
Oh yeah.
This is my first show with him in it.
Oh, In the Interest of Love pissed me.
I was just about to say, because I didn't finish that because they all got on my nerves. He was like a simp, and I was like, sir, stand up.
Every single person in that show, all the mothers, all the friends, the guy on the street, the door, the bank they worked at. Oh my god, that bank was a shitty place to work.
I'm laughing, but I didn't see that show. It just didn't. I feel bad every time I mention the show. I'm like, it didn't speak to me, but it just didn't speak to me. Maybe he just didn't. So I was surprised that I gave When the Phone Rings a chance, but I feel like everybody was hyping it up. So I'm like, let me see about him.
She said, let me see what this about.
Right. Because I had never seen anything with him in it. Like,
yeah.
But now that I've watched him in this show, I kind of want to see that Hospital Playlist show. It just looks really good. Have y'all seen that one?
I don't watch medical dramas.
Reasons. Oh, is there a reason why?
Yeah, because I have medical trauma.
Okay.
Very understandable.
And eventually, look. It was that really bad Korean adaptation, The Good Doctor. I was watching, and this lady went in for some routine thing, and she woke up without they did a full hysterectomy and her life was not in danger. And I'm like, that is not how that works. That's not the paperwork you sign before you do that surgery. Let me tell you what happens. They can't just take your uterus. Like they have to wake you up to take your uterus. You want to know how I know? And I was like, you know what? I'm not watching medical drama. Or they're gonna do shit. It's gonna piss me off, and then I'm trouble sleeping for a whole week. You know.
Oh no.
So
it can be triggering.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. But I did watch all the like promo. Like I watched the live show they did on YouTube. I've watched that like 3 times. And then I watched the YouTube series they did where they went camping and played games. And I was thinking about watching the spin-off, but then the spin-off might actually never see the light of day because the doctors are on strike in Korea.
Why are they on strike? Let
me tell y'all, Korea be playing games.
I don't understand exactly why they're on strike, and trust me, I be deep diving, going down rabbit holes. From what I understand, there's a quota of how many people med schools can admit every year, and the government increased the quota. So all the residents went on strike because they didn't want the government to increase the quota.
Because that's also stressful on them.
And I don't understand like the connection. So I'm just like, I don't understand.
She said it ain't my business, so I'm gonna just do what I do.
My one friend laughs at me all the time because I'm like really, really, really into K-pop, and I'll be like, here is the tea in K-pop. But
I only know the basics of stuff. Like I'm a stan of certain things, and everything else that's like they did this, they did that, and I'm just like, I don't know anything about that.
It ain't my business. It's
Yeah, I
not
don't
my.
know. I just want there to be a day where all the K-pop idols that are in relationships to come out with their boyfriend or their girlfriend.
Yeah.
Because you're not gonna send wreaths to everybody.
I know. I was thinking about that.
I need them to get a backbone, and
You
it
think
bothers
they
me
will
so
not
much.
send reefs? You think they will not send reefs, honey? You
To
know
every idol, to every single
they
one of them.
will
Right.
find these people buy thousands of
And
what's
the
this
only
name?
people doing this
Accounts
are the
magazine.
people
They
that
will
come
find a
from rich
way.
families. Gotta
They will
be, because
find a way. They will
oh, they're
find
crazy.
a way. They will find a way. You ain't never known until you lived with crazy and you had crazy
Yeah,
like you.
they're crazy is on a different level. Because for a country, I said this before, for a country that's so obsessed with relationships, the fact that they don't want their idols to be in relationships is very to
Crazy
me.
to me. I'll be like, what
Yeah.
the fuck?
Because
Like,
when my friend went, she was like, I have never been somewhere where I felt so lonely in my life. She was like, everywhere you turn, there's a couple. They're holding hands. I mean, from actual Korean people, they're like, the relationship don't last. Because y'all know they start dating after 3 dates. And then when you finally, it's like the opposite of us. You meet a guy or girl and you want to
Mhm.
get to know them. And then you
Mhm.
can decide, actually, I don't want you to be my man or my girl. Them, after 3 dates, they decide we're in a relationship, and then they get to know each other. God forbid. You're not going to waste my time.
Yeah.
true. I
Mm-mm.
do think it's strange that they can't even hold hands. Like, I so I was never really into like the music, I guess. Like, I like some of the soundtracks, but I'm more so into the shows and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
I remember seeing this BTS like video, and one of the guys from the group, this girl went to hug him, and he's like, ah, and he kind of like backed up. And I was like, that's crazy as fuck. Like, that people really out here, like, they can't hug a
Yeah.
co-star or nothing like that. That's weird to me.
Yeah,
See,
because,
the
but I
one
think
crazy in
also
my
she was like crossing boundary. It depends. I don't know exactly who you're talking about, because I like BTS. I'm not Army. Their fans are intense.
Yes, they are.
Like, that is not your man, girl. That's not
Right.
your man.
You would think we
family, let me
all
tell you.
would. I don't get
Let me
it.
tell. Let me
Yeah.
tell you. I
That's how
have a certain
Beyonce fans
crazy
be
in my
though too.
family that's wreaking havoc. That I swear the Korean netizens ain't got nothing on her.
That's
Absolutely
crazy.
nothing on her.
What you
Like
said? Beyonce fans?
in my family, she ain't fans of nothing. She just straight up hate her. I remember I was 9 years old. I went to church school. I was standing in front of the church and I was talking to my classmate who sat next to me, 9 years old. I saw her walk past on the road in front of our school because our school and our church was in the same building. And I was like, Auntie, how you doing? And I waved at her. I was 9. I was tiny for a 9-year-old. By the time I came home, my mama was giving me a lecture while she was cleaning fish about boys. This lady went and told my mom all sorts of stories. I told you this lady walked in front of the road and I was standing next to this boy. And by the time I got home, I was in a dark corner with this boy talking to him, blah, 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 whatever else she said. And I'm like, I cried so much that day, yo. I cried so much.
She was out
So,
here
so
making stuff up.
Mm.
exactly. And that's how come I know crazy in the Korean
Yeah,
crazy.
no. I
You
don't
just
even
you
know
just
enough of like certain group members. So like for the longest, I've always had friends that loved K-pop from like a long time ago, like first, second
Yeah.
generation we're talking about. And I just
Mhm.
could never get in it because I think at the time it was always a lot of girl groups. And I've always
Yeah.
had this thing where I just don't like when adults act like kids, and they have that
Yeah.
Aegyo thing going on. And then when I saw music videos, they were very dressed very sexually. I'm like, these are supposed to be younger girls. I just was never interested
Yeah.
until today. I think that affects me not being a girl group fan of K-pop. Girl group in America, different story. Love them.
I think it's like a
But
culture
even boy
thing.
groups, I'm not really, I only really love Stan Stray Kids. And then I like ATs, and that's it. And
Yeah.
for
I love
girls,
ATs.
And for girls is XG, and they're all Japanese. I'm just those are the only two groups. Like if I gotta ride or die for, that's it. But everybody else, I'm just like, I don't like your music.
Yeah.
I think that they sexualize the young girls a lot, and I agree. Like you were saying in the chat, you were saying like in the chat and even your live too, how you're like kind of sick of the whole like fluff and the whole like teen stuff. And I'm like, I can't get with that. I want to, if I'm gonna watch a romance, I want it to be grown. I'm grown as hell.
Yeah, and that's why I just like overtly sex scenes that don't make sense to the story is not interested. But if we're showing a couple and it's telling a story or whatever, or if it's the first time they're kissing and they're romancing, whatever, or if that's part of the story, I get that because a lot of people are like, we don't want more of that. But when it comes to K-dramas and y'all are saying these are people in their 30s and they're acting like they're 9 kissing somebody for the first time on the 16th episode, no.
I felt that.
I hate it. I hate it so, y'all. I hate it so much. I hate it.
You make me so mad. It's like, why are we still waiting for them to be able to kiss?
Like,
they're grown.
They were like,
oh my God.
I've never kissed anybody in my life. I've never dated anybody in my life. Like, baby, yes, you have, and that's okay.
And then when they do kiss, the way they be like, this is how they kiss.
You acting like we can see you, honey. We cannot see you.
You can't see me?
I can't see you. Is it just me?
Yeah, I can see you.
Oh my God. I was like, wait, I can see myself. I finally connected my camera.
Hold on. Let me refresh. I might disappear. I'll be back.
But yeah, I really don't like I don't like it, y'all. I really like adult shows, and I don't know. I think because a lot of stories, this is why I will always still be the girly. I still love Western media because this is how we are in real life. When when we're our partners, this is what real life is. So for them to come on screen and pretend that we're so innocent, please get out of my screen.
Right.
I think it is though. Also, like how you were saying, like Western and stuff. It's definitely a culture thing. I've never been to Korea.
But I don't think it is. Y'all know why I know that? Because now I have accumulated. This sounds like I'm Thanos. I know and have enough Korean acquaintances to know it's just the way they've explained it to me is kind of how like the country wants everybody else. Like the country is showing us basic propaganda of how they want outsiders to view its citizens.
I could see that.
In a way where like I know that contractually almost every single show always has to show them eating. And we see that in every show, how they portray them to be very innocent and very respectable. And a lot of K-drama men are very like, is what we expect a lot of men to be. But that's because 9 times out of 10, a lot of the people that write the shows are women. That's why the men, we like them so much because we know what we want in men. Yeah. And one of the girls was telling me, she was like, but here, there's those BJ girls, which is basically like OnlyFans girls. They're like, it's just what they're showing us on screen is not really what it's like over there. Like they do have sex, they do all these things. It's just what Korea wants us to perceive for them or as them, not as them, but for us to see what they're like is what they show us on shows. So once 2 different people have told me that, I'm like, wait a minute.
I mean, I totally agree. I could totally see that. I could.
And she was like, but like culturally, there's still things that are very true. She was like, but no, in real life, there's always first date hookups. There's always a lot of things that's kind of like the West. She was like, that's just not what they want to promote. So, that's why they've been for a while. They've been doing that, but slowly but surely, I think Netflix has just told them like, this is what our audience is like and our demographics. So y'all got to add it into Because I know when a lot of the sex and nudity happened in the show, a lot of people didn't like it. I was in the minority. I was like, I love that.
No, I
I'm
love
that man
it.
is so fucking fine. I just want to say that. I'm so sorry.
No, I think that
the
people who have a
and what's allowed on their TV versus Western TV, and so I think that plays a part in it.
Because their movies are always so raunchy.
Oh,
The movies, they
There's
don't care.
movies
The
that are
shows,
very
they
raunchy.
care. Yeah.
I think I've only seen a few like movies, but I like the raunchiness. I do feel like it's more realistic to how,
especially because we're grown people, so it doesn't, like, for me when I'm watching it, it just seems realistic. It doesn't seem raunchy, you know. But I feel like for younger people, I can understand how that can come off. But I'm also at the stage where I'm just like,
but that's not an American thing, because I know that there are, which I'm not condoning, but there are younger kids in America that I feel like be watching stuff where it be like sexualized in some type of way.
Yeah, like Euphoria.
Oh yeah.
I could not watch that. I had to stop watching it because I had a visceral reaction.
For a lot of the people complaining about not wanting the K-drama to be raunchy is that they haven't acknowledged that they want their Asians to be demure and pure, and
that's what my homegirl was telling me. That's what we were just discussing. That, like, I have a couple of girlfriends that have told me, like, that are Korean, that have told me, she was like, no, but it's just what they want, like, basically like what you said, what they want to portray. She was like, but it's not really like that, girl. I was like, that's so interesting. She's like, yeah, it's very, they be fucking, they be going to the clubs, they be doing this, they be doing that. I was just like,
a lot of people that I feel a lot of people that consume Asian content do it because that's the safe way they can fetishize Asians and get their little racism fix. But it's a proper. That like the people that listen to I listen to hip hop. I can't be racist. I feel like it's the same thing.
I could see that. I could see that.
Because they listen to hip hop, but hip hop is only violence. Hip hop is only violence. As soon as somebody says hip hop, the man is keeping us down. When did hip hop get so political, honey?
It's always been
right.
Did you listen to the inception of hip hop, or are you lying?
People be like, K-pop isn't sexual, and I'm like, y'all not seeing all these girls.
It's because they don't listen and they don't speak the language.
Lyrics.
But even if you don't listen, all of these freaking school uniforms. Like, did we learn nothing from?
That's what I was saying. That's why I could just never. I could not. And then I think also the way I noticed that I like K-drama, I was mentioning earlier, I like something more realistic, a little more grit. It's kind of how I correlate why I like Stray Kids compared to the rest of the other boys, because their sound is very different to the rest of the K-boy bands. It's very like authentic and raw in a way where it's like their music is not like pretty, right? It's very like, I don't know, they just have a different sound, and it's the same thing why I like XG, even though I like that XG promotes themselves as an international girl group, because they, like I said, they're fully Japanese, but they mostly 99%, all of their music is English, and then they speak Korean as well. But I just like that they're very different, and they're not doing like that. Oh my God, we're so cute, and we're gonna be wearing short skirts, and and it's not like they're trying, because it's one thing to say adults are sexy. A lot of these girls, they start so young. There's no reason for them to be wearing. I don't need to see all of your bodies, and I think this is also why people like New Jeans, even though I only know one or two of their popular songs. I could never get into them. I don't resonate with them. But I can see how they're so appealing, right? They're not overtly sexualizing themselves, even though I don't know why y'all singing about cookies.
Let me tell you, like, like if you see New Jeans in passing, that's what you see. And then when you like look at it, you're like, hold up. Wait, what exactly is going on? Why are these children posed that way in that? No.
The guy I mentioned, I discovered like a couple of weeks ago. He's been talking about their lawsuit and just breaking stuff down. How it's a lot of older men that are invested in their music, and it's so cringy and weird to me. Y'all, this is what I'm telling y'all. I like the adult stuff. I can't be bothered with it because I just can't.
Because when I got into that like how you mean your main like how you mean you're gonna say listen to just this line out of just this line. The girls were so pretty. I had to get rid of a lot of girls who were just not pretty enough. And this girl was much prettier when she was younger.
Who said that, Minji?
So you know exactly which girl was much prettier. Yeah, that's what.
No, I'm saying the founder. That's what she said.
Yes, in her 2-hour press conference when she didn't wash her face. She said
that's oh my god, I have to send you the link of that guy's channel because he was really I like getting a lot of like news, international news. So it was interesting.
I know 99.9% of all of the details because I have been in that tea because I was like, what you mean? She said what? Because like I can pick up patterns really well, and I was telling my friend that I'm always like in my business because I really like 17, right? And and I like messaged my friend and I'm like something weird is going on. Something really weird is going on. And because like 17's album's about to drop and something really weird is going on. Like the amount of media, the tone of the media is just not. Something big is about to happen in K-pop land. And then the New Jeans thing drops and she's like, Mo, how did you know? I was like, it's obvious to me something's going on. And I was like, let me see what this is about. And I was like, what she means the two adult members of Liz Seraphim are too old to form a group around. Like, what's she trying to say?
Wow.
What's she trying to say? Like, you can't debut a 22-year-old. Why not? Like, why not? And then
oh my God, yeah. And that's another thing with the ageism in K-pop is crazy because you know what it is? They want to be able to mold you. Mm-hmm. They want to be able to like mold you and you have to do everything they say. Oh my God. It's so corrupt. This is why when I talk about like idols and actresses and like stuff that goes on in Korea, people are like, but you enjoy the content. I was like, just like we talk about America, I can like being here and living here and critique it. It's the same thing. I can enjoy K content and critique it. I'm not an idiot and I'm an adult. What?
Right.
What are you saying?
Side note, I just realized when you were talking earlier about like what I was just a second ago, I guess. You were saying about the age, like that these people are and how like they're sexualized at a young age and everything. That one actress who she was a singer in a girls group back in the day, she the girl from King the Land. I looked her up because they said,
oh my God, I can't with her.
They said like, she was this singer and blah, blah, blah. So I looked her up because I wanted to, like, I like to put I wanted to hear her music basically. And I realized that Baby was only like 15, 16 when they came out. And how they had these girls touring in all of these sexual outfits and stuff. And
that's why I could never get into it. Even as a younger person that some of them are my age, like first gen, second gen, I just was like, hello? No,
I think it wouldn't be bad if like half of their, viewers and listeners weren't like creepy old men. You know what I'm saying? Like if they were making music for like, because we have like younger girls here that make music for the younger girls. You know what I'm saying?
Because I was also thinking when I was younger, loving TLC and Destiny's Child, like even if they had on maybe a skimpy top or whatever, they were making music for us.
Yeah, not for, but these people are making their marketed for older men, and I think it's like
Exactly.
Yeah.
because they want them to look like super young and shit like that. That part is weird to me. But to change the subject, but not really, the actress, she, I
Yuna? Oh,
watched K
yeah,
two
Yuna.
because I love Ji Chang Wook. How you pronounce his name? I love that man. He is fine. He can do no wrong to me at all. So I watched the K2 and I was like, why did they make them a love interest? But I did like King the
She's
Land.
not a good actress, and that's why I refuse to watch King the Land. And I've said this, and I know it's a me, I know it's a me thing. If the male lead or the female lead has distracting plastic surgery, I'm not watching the show. I'm
But
not watching.
I agree, but I feel like they had in that show, they first of all they had really good chemistry. And I don't feel like the baby, listen, nobody has plastic surgery face like Raoul. Raoul, how do you pronounce his name? And don't
Who?
get me
Wait.
wrong, I looked at before pictures and like he had like smile lines that were attractive, but it seems like he
But
over
I think
time
his
he changed
face
his.
still looks like him.
But hear me out. When he smiles, because he had like smile lines and stuff like that, it seems like he tried to fill them in, which because you know, like being attractive over there, like their beauty standards, they take it seriously. But
And
when
he
he
was already handsome before he got his nose done.
because he got his nose done, and I truly feel like he got filler. Which to each their own. I'm not a plastic surgery like person, like you know, like I don't critique
Oh,
it. It
I'm
is
not
what
a
it
plastic
is.
surgery snob, but if
But
it's
his
distracting, you
and I
gotta
feel
go.
like Destin with You is my jam. Even though he ate up that the female lead, like his acting was so good in there. But when he smiled, I was like, why? You didn't need that much, babe. You really didn't. But you are fine. Why you get this pillow and put it in
And
your
he's so
cheek?
fine, and he's so tall. Oh my
What's
god.
his name again?
Roan.
Raul? Okay.
I'm gonna insert pictures now that I feel like I know what I'm doing on this little thing.
Because he is so fucking fine. But it
He's
just
so
like
fun to me.
he just had a little bit too much done and no like I
He
said.
did get like there was a point where he needed to chill, and now it's just like it's looking a little uncanny valley, babe. Chill out.
Yeah.
Just a little bit, but I always laugh because I've watched Destin with You. I'm not. I'll go back and rewatch a comfort drama like while I'm cooking or
Same.
doing household stuff.
Really? Why am
But
I the only one? I don't repeat stuff.
it
I move
just
on.
it just depends, and like because I don't speak the language, I feel like certain things like is like a comfort for me because I'm like I don't speak the
Yeah.
Mhm.
language, but I know what's gonna happen. And Destin with You was one of those shows that I rewatched it. Every time I rewatch it, I'm
I
like,
do that too.
the female's lead acting is not good and nothing that she plays in. Like every time the male leads and the other actors eat her up, and I'm like, why do
Yeah,
they
she's
keep
not.
casting her?
How do I add a picture here?
Just like I
I'll
couldn't
figure it out.
watch the Nine Tail Fox because I felt like that storyline was hella
Oh.
inappropriate. And I just feel like her
I couldn't
acting.
watch it because and y'all, I'm so sorry. I just want to apologize before I say what I'm about to say. Um,
Don't say nothing about my man, girl.
Wait,
who?
which one? Oh, which one? Which one?
Who's your
You
man
better
before I
not
say
talk about my
anything?
man.
Because I feel like I'm
Wait.
about to chew him up and spit him out.
He played really well in Bad and Crazy. Don't come for him.
Okay,
Oh,
so
I know
we
who you're
are
talking
talking about
about.
the same person.
Okay.
I refuse to watch anything he's in. Sir, you, oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
And he did
No,
well in Touch Your Heart
you know
too.
what?
Don't come
No,
for him. He
He's
is
beautiful
not.
to me though.
He's not super attractive.
at all.
And his acting may not be the best, but Bad and Crazy and Touch Your Heart was really good.
I like how you're different.
I'm screaming.
He is, oh,
He got heart, and that's why we
God.
love him because he got the heart of
We
an
not talk
actor.
about a one and then not talk about.
Now, my other man though in that one that plays the recruiter in Squid Game, he's gorgeous.
We had you. How do you
Oh,
pronounce his name?
Lee Gong Yu, I think.
Oh, Ganyu is a very handsome man, objectively
Yeah,
very handsome.
he plays the recruiter in Squid Game.
Yes, yes, he's
Ugh,
fine. We have
he's
no
so
objection.
beautiful.
He's
Ugh, he's so.
okay.
He's beautiful to
okay.
me.
His little lazy eye is cute. I give it that. His
Baby,
little
you
lazy eye
cannot
is cute.
say
He's so beautiful. He's
you just
gorgeous.
defended this man that will not stop cutting his eyes and bleaching his skin compared to going. We can let's not do that.
She's like, let's not start.
I don't watch anything he's
Different
in.
strokes for different folks.
I refuse to
Different
watch
strokes.
Goblin.
I cannot watch Goblin because the storyline is so inappropriate. Because why are you messing with this child?
It is inappropriate.
It's giving grooming.
There are so many grooming stories, and everybody's like, greatest love story.
And I
Where?
said, especially Nine-Tailed Fox, when I seen that he had met her when she was a kid, and I'm like, so you've been lusting after her little kid booty this whole time, and you gonna wipe her up?
It's just so gross.
I cannot.
Yeah.
Which got me thinking about him, because I'm like, you done played in 2 shows where grooming is involved, and I'm kind of like skeptical. Like, is this you outside of acting?
The problem isn't just that the show had that. The number of
How do I add a picture?
It's love story. Y'all don't have a problem with that. I'm out here like, am I the only person seeing this?
Yeah, I feel like again it goes down to that like sexualizing, like everybody wants to still be a cutesy little kid. Like even in other cultures, like drama, like when I watch C-dramas and stuff like that too, sometimes it'll be like that, and I'm like, that's a grown ass.
Oh, I cannot get into them.
Is anyone old enough to remember
Do not write
in
it
the
off.
90s when all the sexy shows would have the female lead wear Catholic schoolgirl uniforms to like
Yeah.
They would always wear Catholic schoolgirl uniforms to seduce the men or maid outfits. Does anyone remember that in the 90s?
Yes.
That was also like deeply disturbing. Because when I went to college, and my first stalker, God help me, when I was dating him, was like talking about all the stuff he wanted to wear. He's like, you should wear a Catholic schoolgirl uniform. I was like, no, we can break up. That's what we can do.
Now we can break up.
And we hadn't been going out that long. We went out a whole like 2 months. We didn't do that much, honestly, because we went to a military college, so it's basically prison. So imagine like you only been dating for like 2-3 weeks, and he's like talking about this and that and this and that, and he's like, "Oh, you should wear a Catholic schoolgirl uniform," and I'm like, for what reason? Like, I'm like, if that's what you like, we can't be together.
Yeah.
They try to play me. I just try to add pictures of different actors we were talking about, and they talking about some upgrade. Oh!
But how you try to add it, they don't let you.
It didn't. I tried to do an overlay, and it won't let me.
Oh, you're trying to be fancy.
Right? Because I could just put it on the screen. Because I tried to do present, but it's only giving me an option of a slideshow.
It's not letting you share a screen?
Oh, you smart.
I've just been using this for a while, and like I said, I don't got no money.
Because you know what? I'm used to, I edit a lot, so I'm always doing, my brain always does stuff very technical. But I think, you know what? Because I've been wanting to find a simplified way of doing lives, because I've been wanting to do them. I'm going to see how much it costs. I'm going to pay for this because I really like this.
Well, let's see. Let me give you the tea because, sorry, I know.
How can I share my
okay, wait, let me ask y'all. Can I ask y'all? Because we were talking about plastic surgery face. And, you know, she's everybody's favorite. Like, we love her. But Park Min Young.
She needs to stop it. She needs to stop it.
Look, even I can see this, and normally I can't see nothing. Even I can see it.
Because she has said that she never really, you know, thought she was a stunner like that. And I'm like, baby, before you've been eating up the game since forever. And What's Wrong with Secretary Kim is like my favorite drama. And I feel like when I see her in there, she looks so good. And then Marry My Husband, I feel like part of it was the fact that she lost weight for the role. So I feel like when you lose weight in your face, it tends to show, like, highlight what you've gotten done. And I just, the whole time I'm watching that show, and I love that show, Marry My Husband, but it was like, pillow fucking face. Like, please stop.
Yeah.
I hate when they like go.
This is what I was trying to show y'all earlier. Who didn't know who this was?
Look at that man.
He's gorgeous. Oh, yes, he's gorgeous.
He's fine for no reason.
He's beautiful.
But he need to stop doing this.
Because he's starting to get pillow face.
Exactly. Right here?
No, he's gorgeous.
Anyway, Chad.
Maybe the layouts and stuff.
Yeah, because I was just gonna do an overlay, but that was cute. Okay.
So let me tell you the tea, right? So this StreamYards, they sold it to somebody else who have.
I heard.
And the people who sold it, Strix is saying they're gonna make like all the free features slowly make them paid one by one.
Listen, at some point they're like, we need to make more money.
Well, you know what? It's not bad. Like, it's not bad. It works really well. Like, trust me, when I used to stream every day, I used to have.
I know we talked about this man earlier, but this is insanity.
Who?
For someone to be so fine. Why is he so fine?
Who?
Now I
I'm about to
see
show
you talked about him earlier.
Yeah, I typed it. I just want him in more things, but I also need him to not be a villain anymore.
Oh, you talking about okay, because I feel like if we're talking about the same person, I feel like when he grew his hair out, he just really went there for all these villain roles. I mean, No,
not him.
Oh. Then I wonder who.
Do I know what I'm doing here?
I feel like my man is gonna come home and be like, "Who are you talking to?" Like, are these people you set up on the internet? Yes, it is, babe.
I'm trying not to wake my mom.
He'd be like, "Who are you texting? Who are you messaging?"
And I'm like, you should be like, "Who were you talking to all night long? Did you make more friends on the internet again?"
Why did you make more friends on the
Yeah. Charging box? Yeah, go get it. Is it in your room? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's letting me share the screen I want to share.
Yeah, like he really I got my son a little bit into certain shows. Like he really liked Bad and Crazy. He really liked Abyss. I really like Abyss. There was one other show that we watched together, and my mom was like, "Why are you getting Damien into them shows?" And I'm like, "Because he needs to be interested when I'm interested in."
He needs to like what I like.
I'm building this boy brick by brick, okay?
Right.
We're having a mommy and son time.
Exactly.
If he wants to watch this romance drama with me, then he could go ahead.
That's what he's gonna do.
Exactly.
Okay, wait, let me ask you. You did say earlier you didn't like C-drama, so you never seen Love Between Fairy and Devil?
Uh-uh.
Oh my god. I love them. Well, let me
it's just a certain no. Because there's no reason why your show got that many goddamn episodes.
I knew you were gonna say that.
First of all, C-dramas are way prettier than K-dramas.
I just can't.
Is this a real place? Is this CGI? Is this a real
Can we talk about how fine this man is, though?
Oh, yes, he's beautiful. Yes.
I mean, he be eating or whatever.
Please!
No, he eats. He definitely eats.
Yeah, he's cute.
But when he was in this show, y'all remember this, right? Y'all don't remember this?
Which one is that?
Somebody is on Netflix till this day.
I don't know. That's on my Netflix.
Oh,
y'all, this man was slinging D to everybody.
He said this
no.
meat is rated E for everyone. I didn't finish the show. I really
Girl,
didn't. I feel like the
everybody
female
that he
leads.
said, you want some D? I got you. You want some you
Yeah,
too?
I mean, period.
I feel like the
But he
female
was a
lead's
villain.
acting was
Oh,
getting on my
geez.
nerves. She just
Who
was
got on your nerves?
the female leads acting like I only
Yeah.
after
Some
a
people
while it was
I've
like
come to
baby.
realize. I'm gonna put a pin in that. Do you guys watch real K reality TVs or like their dating shows?
No.
I haven't watched recent ones,
Yeah.
but I watched
There
a lot like last year and year before.
there was this show, it was similar to the idea of Singles Inferno, but
Yeah.
different. I can't remember what it's called for the
Cause
life of
I've
me. I can't remember.
yeah, because I've
Come
watched
on,
Singles
give us more
Inferno.
details. I might have watched it.
Oh, I remember as soon as you said that. Eden.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Do you
Oh.
know how much I hunted down trying to find the episodes of that show because I wanted to see more because I was like,
The
hold up!
second season of Eden, one of my favorite guys on there until the very, 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 very last episode where he pissed me off and just I was like, this came from nowhere. You were on the up and up. Was the boyfriend or the other husband from what was the show we all just saw? Trump. He
Whoa!
was the
He's
young
cute.
husband. Oh my God. Because I was like, I know him from somewhere. He's so fine. And he was fine in that dating show. And I knew I liked him for a reason because he was fine.
Yeah, in Trunk, I was like, okay, he got a cute little shape. I think the woman in that show, her body was T too. I said, okay.
Yes. You know who
Yeah.
else I can see playing that character? And every time they showed her face, she kept reminding me of her, was Claudia Kim. I kept thinking, this is who she reminds me of. I don't know why. Y'all know Claudia Kim? You know, we was just talking about her.
Mm.
She was in A Typical Family and they put her in that fat suit.
Oh.
Because I think Claudia Kim is she's Korean American, and then after Avengers, she wasn't really getting big roles like that.
Oh, I didn't see A Typical Family, but I thought you were gonna say the female lead from It's Okay to Not Be Okay, because she kind of reminded me of her.
Oh, that's my baby mom. That's my baby. That's my
I love
baby. I don't
her, and
tolerate any slander.
I'm tired of this cancel culture because I'm like, when's she gonna be in another drama? Because I love her
But
acting.
like, you know, I they need to stop playing games and bring her back. A lot of these girls have been getting roles because she's been chilling.
Do you get what I'm saying? Because her acting, her style,
Look
her
at you in
presence.
the eyes.
Okay. I love her so much. And I've seen her in like I think 4 different things, and she has different characters, and she's so good.
She's so good. Like I even loved her, like kind of
And
like
she's so pretty. It's actually annoying.
yeah, she is really pretty,
Like,
and I
girl,
liked her
give
like
some beauty to the rest of the people.
when she
Sprinkle
played
it.
in Lawless Lawyer. Like I feel like
She was so good in that.
she was so
Ooh.
good, and it was like she was more like her character wasn't as heavy as some of the other characters she played,
Yeah.
and I liked the difference between the roles that she chooses, and I like
Same.
she's
She
like
was also in that show Save Me. Did you
heard
guys
it,
watch
never
it?
watched it. I never watched it.
It was pretty good. It was about a cult. It was very
Yeah,
intense.
it wasn't Wodan. How do you pronounce his name?
Udowan
Yeah, wasn't he in there?
sure was.
Now
And I
he's
was waiting for them to
sexy.
get together, but they didn't. I want them to be in a show where she's the lead and he's the lead. Oh my God. Our eyes can't handle so much beauty on the screen, but we could take it. We we could take it. Because I think she's so pretty and I think he's just stunning. The first time I laid eyes on him,
he has like a unique look, but it works for him.
yes,
Like he's
and you know
very
what makes me
attractive.
love him more? It's all natural. Oh my God.
You know,
I was
oh,
like, I'm so glad you ain't snip, snip, snip. Because a lot of the actors, like some of them you can't tell, and some of them you can tell.
mm-hmm.
that they've had a lot of work done. And he just was like, hello, hi, I'm here.
There's this podcast that I listen to, and she's Korean, and she was saying how a lot of the like just people just once you like graduate high school, a lot of the gift
They
is like
gift it to
plastic
them, yeah.
surgery, and it's like because like
It's so normal.
Yeah, it's so normal, and like people really take like pretty people. Like there's a pretty privilege over there.
Yeah, and that's why a lot of
hard
the bad actresses and actors that we see on shows, it's like, oh, you know somebody that knows somebody, and you happen to be pretty, because why your face don't move?
No, but T, clock that T.
Why your face don't move?
I know.
Who got you this job? Whose daughter or whose son are you?
I want to know what
just
Ganyel also. I don't think he got work done, or it doesn't seem like it to me.
Oh, he's gotten work done on his eyes.
To make him lazy, babe? Because whoever did I said he got that one.
It's just subtle. You know how sometimes some people, they correct. I know for a lot of them that have gotten eye surgery is because it's been like a vision issue. Like some people, if their eyes are too small, because you don't really get to see. I don't know how to explain it, but I remember I've been to like my optometrist. She's Chinese, and like I went to her specifically because like I was having difficulties every time I go get an eye exam. It's just always really hard. And I went there because she does great glasses for like East Asian eyes, and I have similar features to them, like as far as like our face structure, like very flat nose bridge and high cheekbones. So they in their office, they have specific glasses that's good for our face shape. And she was explaining to me a lot of them get their eyes to be bigger because if it's already small, like if I open my eyes and I can't really see much, like when they get double eyelid surgery to make it bigger. So it's not, I know a lot of their eyelid surgery is not for aesthetics, it's so they can see better.
Well,
so I know he's gotten that done. You could tell because his eyes are a little rounded.
I guess I've never really seen like before, like I never really seen like
his before and after.
Yeah, like his gradual whatever. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's why I love Udawon, because his eyes are still very, very small. Oh, I love that man.
I'm gonna head out, okay? Can you hear me?
Yeah, okay, what time is it? I'm gonna let y'all go. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all go at 9:15. We can round it up, and then, because we've spent...
Okay, I can stay for 5 more minutes.
Okay. We can...
10 here.
Yes, because I also got to get ready for work tomorrow.
I'm getting a migraine. I need to start fighting my battles.
Yeah, you gotta take care of yourself. When's the next time you guys... Or what do you feel like weekends work, or what works best for you guys? Like for another live?
Most likely weekends, but I also weekends for sure.
Okay, good. And like more in the evening, or?
For me personally, it doesn't matter because I don't work on weekends. I be chilling.
Okay. I'd be chill. Yeah, that was me. And then I was like, I took on a different role and I shouldn't have. I should have just stayed my ass where I belonged. And not anymore. Now I just work whenever they be like, hi, we need you. Like, okay. It's exhausting.
Yeah.
So weekends, yeah. I'll try to schedule more weekends because this was fun. I could just imagine if it's like a lot of people.
Yeah.
And then we can just get to chat more and more. And thank you so much, Mo, for introducing me to this because OBS is a beast.
No problem. It's so much easier. You can't be fighting OBS.
Because I feel it's just too, the interface is like, oh my God, you need to know what you're doing. And it's like, I do, but it's like you have to learn so much steps just for one thing to work.
This is very, if you can't
very user friendly.
And if you just get stuck, that's why I hopped on here, because I know if you just be like, I want to do this, and I'm like, go look in the bottom, see this, go on that. I know I can tell you the first step.
On OBS, you're like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Like, if it's OBS, you need to have the whole full 10 steps, 25 steps. But I can just be like, if you go on the bottom of the screen and you go on present, it'll show you how to share your screen. And I know from there, you're a human being with a brain. You can
figure it out.
You can figure it out.
Okay, well, by the time we have another live, I need you to be caught up on when the phone rings so we could discuss.
Period.
Because the person I think is playing games is closer than they think. Because when we need to discuss this.
I'm gonna have to pull out my notepad and make notes and be like,
because let me look on Netflix. Yeah. When is the last episode? Because
it's like I clock the villain early. I always clock the villain super early, and I'm always right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but this I was like, you're a little too eager.
I get sent it too. I'm like, something doesn't seem right about. Yeah.
Oh, so next week is the last episode. Okay, so you could wait one more week. You could just start today.
I need to sleep.
No, because honestly, if you start today, next week, you're just waiting for Friday.
I can't.
Because that's the last 2 episodes.
No, we're starting on Thursday or Friday. That's when we're starting. So that if I need to pull an all-nighter, I'll pull an all-nighter. I can't be having bad dreams over this thing. You don't understand my situation.
Speaking of which, I really need to download what do you call it? The Light Shop, and only watch it during the day. I told you I played myself trying to watch that for the first time at night. I turned on my lights off.
You see what I mean? We all have our
But When the Phone Rings is not a horror show.
You don't understand my situation.
Okay, you know what? You're not wrong.
I can't be watching Paw Patrol. My godson was here last week, and he be watching Paw Patrol, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? What do you mean the mayor of the town is now floating in the sky and they're trying to get him out? What is going on? I can't handle that.
Yeah, so hopefully by this time, you know what? Maybe that's what I need to do. I'm going to look at my calendar, and about this time next week, you're going to be caught up from when the phone rings. Because that's the last day.
Fiery Priest, and I need to try and finish DNA Lover. I be yelling at the people a lot in DNA
I'm going to schedule it for next Saturday. Hopefully, yeah.
And I said what I said.
And then we're going to discuss if y'all clocked what I clocked. Because
but hold up, next Saturday. Okay, I can do next Saturday.
Because next Saturday is the last day of the show.
I gotta figure out ways to make money, so I gotta do things for making money.
But even if you're not able to join the live, at least we'll be able to chat about it after, so there'll be no spoilers for you.
From Friday, I think spoilers are off the table. Everybody can be talking from Friday, because then it's on.
This is true. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all go. This was very fun. I appreciate your time. And I can't wait to do more of this. And if you guys want, only if you want, you're not obligated to. Because I have all the reactions on there. All the things. All the shows. Say that again?
Expired. Feel free to message me if you have questions.
Yes, I will. I will. Thank you so much. Bye, y'all.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.